Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Becoming the Solution. Today's topic, or this topic should I say, is on teachers. Now, I have a great affinity for all teachers. Their job is to help children reach their full potential. Now, unfortunately, a lot of teachers are doing this according to the old principles of slavery, and I'll explain to you why. You see, when you go to school, if you are teaching children that they are descended from monkeys, okay, if you are teaching Charles Darwin's theory of evolution, you are not applying it correctly, and I'll tell you why. Because the modern science of today, which is not being made mainstream, indicates to us that we appeared on this planet 200,000 years ago exactly intact. We are not descended from monkeys or any other species on this planet. We are human created by God. Okay. Now, when you teach a child this and they don't have a strong spiritual foundation, you are basically setting them up to become a monkey in life. And this is all got to do with the labeling that goes on in society. We tend to want to label everything something less than what it is. You need to understand that our children are made perfect in the eyes of God. They may not be the way we want them, but they're exactly the way God intended them to be. This is profound, I know, and this is something that you may not like, but it's the truth. I'm going to give you an example of how we don't understand the basic nature of intelligence. When you are teaching mathematics to a class of children, and you have some bright students that are able to put their hands up and say, this is the solution to the problem, the maths problem, and they can't quite understand how they got to that solution, but their answer is accurate, it means they have the innate ability to do mathematics. Now, you think everything needs to be taught in the classroom? Well, I can tell you, there are certain things you need to teach children in classrooms, and one of them is not that they should stifle their intelligence. Rather than stifling a child's intelligence, if a child is able to do mathematics without working it out, and if you can put them in an environment where they are separate to the rest of the environment and still give them these maths problems to solve and they keep coming up with the right answers, then you need to understand that in your basic need to get them to work out how they are solving these problems, you are creating a problem for them psychologically. You may not understand this, but if you look at these principles, if you do your actual research, you'll understand what I'm saying to you is correct. We have got the ability, there are various different kinds of intelligence. IQ is just one type of intelligence. Each person on the world is blessed with a certain type of intelligence. Some people are blessed with multiple types of intelligence, and it's not up to us to stifle them. We're not helping them. We are creating more psychological issues. Children like this, children that have got these abilities, tend not to want to be in school because being in school puts labels on them. They become different. They become bullied. That's what happens to these children. They get bullied because they stand out. My eldest daughter, who is very, very bright, very, very intelligent, but who is also extremely self-conscious, she tends to dumb herself down to many degrees when she is in the company of others, and that is because she wants acceptance. Children, what they need more than anything in this world is acceptance. Acceptance is the most important thing for children. It's not putting labels on them and trying to make them less than what they are. They are perfect in the eyes of God. And if you don't see this, then unfortunately you will continue to be part of the problem and not the solution. Anyway, with that, I will do another video soon. But just to give you an example of this, there's a story about Nelson Mandela. Now, Nelson Mandela grew up in a village. The first time they took him into a classroom, he was able to do mathematics without having actually learnt it. It's because this intelligence was innate within him. Now, I know that this is hard to comprehend, but even as you, as an individual, as a teacher, must have had some kind of an experience with something